in the coldest game ever. It's not going to happen. The Giants aren't going to win that game, but guess what? The New York Football Giants are in the Super Bowl, and they are ready to make history. History. And you could keep your eyebrows.
Listen, you're not going to go...
When they win, because when the New York Football Giants, I want everyone to be able to see your eyebrows, because I want everyone to see how surprised you are.
You can't see surprise without eyebrows?
Listen, dude, do you want to make the bet? No, because you know they're going to lose. Just say they're going to lose. They're the second best team in football. Just say they're going to lose tomorrow, and I'll be fine with that. Can
I make a move here?
No, Chris, not until he says they're going to lose.
I want to interrupt this right now. Being a football fan, being a human being that cares and knows and loves what it is about to go with a team and love them from the beginning to the end of the season, to feel that feeling in the pit of my stomach and understand exactly what it's about, to know week in and week out, oh my God, this is my team, where are we going, what are we going to do? I understand and know and acknowledge and could only fantasize about what this is like for Monty, because I have not gone through this.
Since you were 3 months old?
Dear Christ, in 20 years. It was 1984. And my team wound up losing. But it's over 24 years since I've gone through this. And I understand where he's at. And I've got to be honest, I'm envious as all hell, but I do not think that it's the proper thing to do to take this, to sully it, to make it dirty. This is a pure, fantastic feeling for a football fan to have, and I personally would like Monty to enjoy this day for all it's worth. And I want you to know, Monty, I am not a Giants fan, but for you, I will root for the Giants, and I hope that you enjoy this day. Please do not bet on anything. Please enjoy your day, and please make it be a back-to-back Manning championship.
I will say this. The Falcons, thank you for pointing out, have never won the Super Bowl. But it was a glorious 2 weeks when they made it to the Super Bowl in 1998. It's a special 2 weeks to go through.
You know what?
Right. And I'll tell you what, this is why I'm not going to put my eyebrows up, because if the Giants lose, I'm already going to be defeated. Do you think it's going to be like, oh, I can't believe I got to shave my eyebrows? It's going to be like, no, I can't believe the Giants lost the Super Bowl. So that's it. It already is the lowest it is.
Yeah,
you know,
I'm all about there being like some sort of bet thing for the show and stuff like that. But I personally am against it because I honestly want you to be able to. I want you to be able to enjoy your day.
I think
I want you to enjoy it for being it for what it is.
I think when the Yankee fans should have to put their eyebrows on the line every year when they make it to the World Series.
You know, guys, when Monty first called in, I mean, it was actually a pretty inspiring speech. I mean, I gotta say that right off the top. I mean, it was giving me a little bit of chills. And then I realized that they were douche chills. I mean, it's sports. That's all you guys are doing is just sitting around watching guys grab each other's asses and play and make catch balls, run them down a field, rack up numbers in front of each other. And I mean, it's meaningless. It's ultimately, there's nothing to this. It's another television show, something that's getting you to purchase sneakers and potato chips and I mean, it's stupid. You're working yourself up into a frenzy over a silly television show that doesn't even have any writing or any kind of acting or any kind of art to it at all. You guys are just...
Is there anything better than Monty in the background looks like, exactly? Like,
it was Keith.
Damn.
But exactly, that's the whole point. See, there's only a couple things...
Can I reply? Can I?
Oh, please, rebut.
Obviously.
Brian says that you want to say there is no art in a game of football. Have you ever seen Eli Manning throw a picture-perfect 20-yard pass to Amani Toomer when keeping both feet in bounds? Touchdown! Now that is a picture-perfect art painting, my friend, and that's why the New York Football Giants are going to make history tomorrow in a game that will be perfectly written.
He's pitching a perfect game, Eli.
I honestly, Monty, for your sake, I hope that Eli paints the sky with pass after pass of perfection.
Brian,
I'm with it.
Brian brings up an interesting point. No, go ahead, Monty.
Yeah. No, Brian has a point. Listen, the thing about football is someone like Brian, and I'm not going to get mad at what Brian says, he does not get it. And I could talk to him all day. He is never going to get it. My girlfriend will never go to get it.
Whoa, slow down. Wait a minute.
No, I agree. Brian is a chick.
No, when did Monty switch teams?
So easy, such an easy.
But this is the thing, and I try to
Maybe you guys are overcompensating for your girlish nature.
See, sometimes I'll sit and watch. Sometimes I try to explain to people why the Mets mean what they mean to me. Or the Islanders or the Falcons, and on a much lower level than the Mets. But
the New York Metropolitans,
opening day. Honestly, last year every time Chris keeps talking about old shows, and he keeps talking about April 1st, 2007. It was Fred's first show aside from the Monty Love Band performance show. Fred and Vito were guests, and it was a great show. And all I could think back is, wow, that was the night the Mets opened up the season. Now, granted, the season didn't turn out as well as it possibly should have, but, all I keep thinking now is opening day. Do you not understand that I gave my vacation picks at work this week, my second round of picks? I gave my second round of vacation picks, and they're all focused around the Mets. Opening day, Subway Series games. Oh, here's an afternoon game, I might want to go to that. People just don't understand, so, I understand where Monty is right now. I don't think the Giants are going to win, but it doesn't really matter. It's they've made it there.
This is the moment where it doesn't matter if they win or lose, because right now, you know what that score is? 0-0. That's it. And you know what? I have another 22 hours to enjoy that, and it could change as soon as the ball's kicked off, and they could lose 53-0. You know what? We were there.
Two important questions I have for you, and these are real questions. Will you cry? And I'm not being a jerk, because if the Mets, I almost cried when the Mets got knocked out of the playoffs in horrible fashion last year, 2 years ago. Would you cry if the Giants lose a close game? Would tears come out of your eyes?
Nah, I don't get that. I don't get emotional like that.
Will you cry if they win?
What's that?
Will you cry if they're down by 20 points in the fourth quarter and they score 3 touchdowns and come back and win?
No, I don't get emotional like that. I don't cry. I get crazy. That's a little different. I get manic.
Well, you commit a felony.
So, when Tynes kicked the field goal on the Green Bay game, I was at my friend's house and I grabbed his box of mixed nuts and threw them across the room. But in ecstasy, which I thought was really funny because I thought that who was eating these nuts anyway? And then I realized everyone was except me. But still, the Giants were going to the Super Bowl, so you can have your nuts.
You can have your nuts indeed.
Yeah, you can have your nuts and eat them too. The Giants are in the Super Bowl.
Listen, usually it's from soup to nuts, but this time we went from nuts to soup. Hello.
Excellent. Fantastic.
Well, listen. I'm glad I got a chance to call in. I'm very excited, and I hope you guys. Listen. This is what I'm hoping for. Let's put it this way. I want it to be a good game. I don't want them to lose the way they did in the Ravens game, where I have to watch when they do the recaps of the Super Bowls, and I got to watch them lose that Raven game over and over and over again. I just want them to have a good game, and I just don't want them to lose on a play, on a fumble or a missed field goal, a play that's going to be re-shown over and over and over.
Is Eli playing?
Eli's playing.
Eli's playing. That's not going to happen. What's up, man?
I don't even know what the point was. He's actually on the phone.
So you don't want them to lose the way they won the last one, the Scott Norwood.
I don't want them to lose like Scott Norwood. I don't want them to lose on the last play where the guy reaches out and gets tackled at the 1 yard line.
Tennessee style.
Oh, Steve McNair, you poor bastard. You poor bastard.
Wasn't it Eddie George?
No, Steve McNair.
Oh, okay.